Hey, you're watching the Frugal Tech channel, and this week we are reviewing the Samsung Portable SSD, the model T1. Now, I recently purchased this because I use a MacBook Pro to edit 4K video on Final Cut Pro 10. And you really don't want to keep your media on the same drive as your OS and the applications. Well, I have a G Technologies G drive, and it's a Thunderbolt external hard disk drive, and it's simply not fast enough on its data transfer rates to keep up with 4K video. It works just fine with 1080p video, but not 4K. So I was looking for an affordable solution, and I came across the Samsung SSD, the T1. Let's go ahead and crack open the box so you can kind of see what comes in there. We'll pull this out and take the lid cover off. There we go. And right off the bat, you are presented with the SSD. Now, this is very, very small. Look at that. Fits right in the palm of the hand. That's how small this SSD drive is. This, the dimensions are 71 by 9.2 by 53.2 millimeters, and it weighs about 30 grams or about 1.1 ounces. And it uses a, I don't know if you can see this down here or not, this is a micro USB 3.0 connector on this end, and then it will of course connect via USB 3.0 to your device. So we'll put this off to the side, and we'll take this off, and here's some paperwork and instructions on there. We don't really need that. And finally, the cable itself, and that is all that really comes in the box. So when you first hook this up, now I have a Mac, but on Windows both, you're going to see like a 128 megabyte partition. And there is, if you've got Windows, it's an executable. If you have a Mac OS X, there's a DMG file that you will launch that utility. And on the Mac side of things, it installs a driver. And also that's when you set up the password encryption. And it is 256-bit AES encryption on there. Comes with a 3-year warranty. Features up to 450 megabyte per second transfer speed. And let me go ahead and just show you a quick test. This was with the Blackmagic disk speed check software. And you can see that I'm getting about 359 megabytes per second write and 421 megabytes per second read speed on there. That's pretty incredible. Comes with VNAND technology. Basically, that's a way that allows Samsung to stack vertically the flash memory cells on here to get more in a smaller area. So let's talk about a few of the pros of this SSD drive. One, it is fast and is pretty cheap. This is the 250 gig model, sells for $100 right now on Amazon. There's a 500 gig model available for $180 and a 1 terabyte model for $378. These are roughly the same technology as the Evo 850s, and they refer to the VNAND technology. I think it's 3D NAND technology. Very small form factor, very lightweight, compatible with Mac and Windows. Here's the thing, when you first, like I said, when I first hooked it up to my MacBook Pro, I only saw 128 megabyte partition. I had to run the installer before I could access the 256 gigabytes. Kind of a thumbs down on that for that. Shock and vibration resistant. So those are the pros and cons. Again, that 128 megabyte partition. And also, if you don't password protect this thing in the very beginning, I haven't figured out a way to go back and then re-enable that. I think once it's over, it's over. I don't know. Might reach out to Samsung about that. The other thing that I think is a bit of a problem is this cable is very, very short. Essentially, I think they just had mine hooking up to the side of a laptop because it's so portable. And but you could get a longer USB 3.0 cable. That is a USB 3 micro connection on that end. But you could extend it with an extension USB cable if you wanted to, or I'm sure you could order one that's quite a bit longer off of somebody like Monoprice or somebody like that. So overall, this is an excellent value for the money, and I think for anybody looking to add some external storage that's fast and inexpensive. I think I'm going to get myself one or two more of these things. They're just so nice to have. I use most of the technology that I review on this channel. I use it for myself, and then I share it with you folks. Look forward to your comments down below. Until the next time, everybody, take care.